We're still in Zion National Park, and we're planning to hike the Emerald Pools Trail today. But first, priorities. My morning coffee. Hey, did you bring the spikes? Oh yeah, you're awesome. Well, no, let's not do that. Steep cliffs, we can't do lower. We're doing the middle Emerald, upper Kayenta. And the grotto, I think. We're gonna do a big circle. Don't fall from cliffs. And don't fall.
Heading west on I-10, leaving Arizona. No catch, never looking back, but I think that I can see where I'm going.
That first hill is a doozy.
I haven't showered in days.
Well, we certainly are huffing and puffing right now. Definitely get some nice views up here. We're lucky that this is a well-trampled trail because underneath all this dirt is a full layer of ice.
Purify water before use.
It's sad that people have to say that.
Reminisce my past, crazy how I got here, but I wouldn't trade it. So rash, told her take the cash, but I won't sell my dreams. Watch me while I make it. Suitcase living miles away, still haven't showered in days. Focus, ain't no time to waste. Know enough to know if there's a chance that I might take it. Got me right.
That was on the other side. Lower trails are supposed to be closed, but this is one of the trails. So there are people walking right there. Kind of gives you perspective of how huge this is. And gorgeous. There is just nothing to take video of. There's just nothing here. During our stay at Zion, we completed all but 3 of the trails. Maybe next time we'll have to stop by Kolob Canyons since they were closed when we visited. We're headed out of Watchman Campground a day early. Looks like there's going to be a pretty large snowstorm coming our way here, so we want to get out of Dodge before that happens. We're gonna dump here, get provisions, do some laundry, and hopefully make it before the storm hits. And we're dumping. While Gary's working on that, I'm getting water. One of my favorite things, dumping with a view. Both Gary and our phones have been alarms left and right on high wind warning for today, as well as an expected 4 to 10 inches of snow here. Well, good morning. We are currently at Lake Mead Rec area. The last time we had really videotaped much was in Zion National Park, which was fantastic. But we ended up having to leave a day early because some of the pending snowstorms. So we decided to go back west towards Las Vegas, We stayed in a small area just west of Littlefield, and that was a little scary, honestly. We are in the midst of quite a storm. Lots of wind. We tried to get out of the snow, and I think we've done that. But winds are currently sustained 35 with gusts up to 72 miles an hour. And the camper is absolutely rocking like crazy. We do have this, the dinette slide in, and we actually tried to pull in the kitchen as much as possible. This is a little much. It's a little terrifying, but you know, we're rocking pretty heavily, but I think things are fairly stable. The slide toppers are the things that are really making the majority of the noises. So yeah, that was not fun. There's a shoe. Seriously, people. What is up with this? Anyway, we had two options, snow or wind, and I guess we chose wind and made it through. I mean, nothing damaged or anything like that. It was a rough couple of days. Wow. It's really a beautiful area. Our next step today is to return some of the stuff that I bought incorrectly and pick up some of the right stuff to finish a couple of jobs. And then I don't know. This past week has been so weird. I think we spend most of the time looking at the weather. Things are crazy out here. Luckily, we haven't experienced any extreme bits. There's tons of places we want to visit around here, but the weather just isn't playing nice these days. We saw several coyotes out here. One that was just around to check us out, which was fun. Beautiful animals. Hello, little one.
Yeah, we're too boring.
I guess so. I think it's 8 o'clock right now. I'm hoping by noon we'll have a destination figured out. And we'll let you know. One of our subscribers, Johnny B, was asking about the slide topper and all the noise and movement it generates in higher winds. There have been others on the host camper site that have come up with some suggestions, from adding pool noodles underneath to beach balls. We have not done any of that. Realistically, so we've got about 20 mile an hour winds right now. You can see it flutter a little bit. Honestly, our philosophy is we're going to leave them out and not put anything underneath them, just because we're going to be more inclined to forget that stuff when we're moving. But if it gets really bad and it feels like it's potentially damaging, then we'll pull in the slide. At this point, I'm not sure if the value of putting something underneath there is worth me potentially forgetting and damaging it. So that's our 2 cents. Unfortunately, I can probably stay here for months picking up garbage, but we at least got one bin. We're getting rid of all of these! Woohoo!
Yes, that's what abnormal looks like. I'm going to pull forward to get off the blocks.
Okay. We should check the fast guns.
I already checked. Hopefully I'm going the right way.
I hope so too. Yeah, there's like a whole crap ton of people. After grabbing our Amazon packages, we decided it would be fun. Okay, I thought it would be fun to drive down the Vegas Strip, since I've never been. Video crap.
Wow, these are some swanky movies.
They are swanky. I mean, there's just like miles of people. Chippendales. I could do that. There is somebody in a very interesting costume. Honestly, this looks like fun. This would be fun for a day or two.
No.
No, not at all.
I don't get it.
So, I guess an evening or two in Vegas won't be in the cards anytime soon.
Yep, so here we are. Beautiful mountain background. That's going to be our spot for tonight, or a couple, whichever. You see, we're out here all by ourselves. There's no one else around. It's awesome. And we got Lori playing with Legos. These are truck Legos.
I love my Legos.
And as you can see, I actually got my new shoes all dirty. Look at.
Are you so proud?
Yeah,
of
those
them?
buggers are dirty and muddy. That's the way they should be.
You're so proud of them.
Yes, well, you pay that kind of money, you expect them to be a little dirty.
Keep on going. Keep on going. A little more. Just a little more. Stop. That's perfect. Let me check. All right. After a little bickering and digging, we are now reasonably level. So that is excellent. Gary ended up digging out the back dualies, and we've got a nice little platform on the front. I think this is going to be perfect for the next day or so. We'll figure out whether we want to stay 1 or 2 days. Yeah, this helicopter came at us last night, and it was like right over our camper. It looks about the same, I'm guessing. Yeah, it does. That other one sounded closer. Man, it's gorgeous this morning. And it's even better when Gary's making breakfast. Look at that fancy chef work there.
Oh yeah, we decided to go for a little walk. Fortunately, there's high wind warnings tomorrow and Sunday. So we'll probably be here for a few days because it's supposed to be 70-mile-an-hour gusts. I think with views like this though, views like that, all around you, is so cool.
Look at all those mountains. And we're not going through those, for sure.
Yeah, tomorrow we're going to have 70-mile-an-hour winds. We were going to go up on top. There's a campsite up there, but it's going to be wide open to the winds tomorrow. So planning ahead, and this site we came upon first and took it right away. This site's perfect because we're blocked by those escarpments there. So the winds are going to come from that direction. Plus we got some tree protection. So I think it's a pretty good spot. Stay out of 70-mile-an-hour winds.
Let's hope. I definitely got some snow coming in. And it's windy. I don't think we'll ever get rid of the wind. So we've been hunkering down at a boondocking place just southwest of Las Vegas on Level Canyon. And we've been debating about which way were we going to go. Were we going to go west to Death Valley? Are we going to go east to the Grand Canyon and maybe deal with some snow? We've been kind of torn, honestly. So we've been spending the last couple of days here to figure it out, along with doing some projects on the camper. While we were here, we found a campsite that was just trashed. So I'm going to go over there today, see what I can do to at least try to pick up some of the items there. But safety first. The campsite that we stayed at was in reasonable shape. A little bit of stuff around. Gary's already picking that kind of stuff up, but you'll get to see the next site.
Yeah, 50-mile-an-hour winds. Always fun to sit and rock in the camper.
Oh yeah. But it wasn't bad enough to where we had to pull in the slides.
No, it wasn't. Not like the last one.
No. So this is the site. We're not going to be able to pick up everything, but at least we might be able to put it in at least in a single spot, maybe. This is an absolute disaster. But time to get to work. These are not the shoes for camping. We're still grabbing stuff all through this brush. On the plus side, this brush seems to grab stuff pretty good, but it grabs us as well. My glove is already ripped to shreds. Look at that. Fork in the middle of the road. Not that kind of fork. They must have left in a hurry or something, because there's two good ladders over there as well. Well, it's certainly not pretty, but I think we did a decent job at trying to,
Trying to clean up some bullshit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and get a hold of the Rangers. See if we can have this cleaned up, because it is way more than we could handle.
Even with all this crap, it is still beautiful.
It's such a pretty sight, and then somebody had to up and just leave their traps.
All right.
But at least it's a big dent put into a pile anyway.
Yep. Woohoo! I wanted to report a campsite that was abandoned with a bunch of stuff.
All right, I will forward this information over to our people that'll take care of it, and if they have any questions, I'll have them give you a call.
Thanks for stopping by, and we hope you join us next week as we head into the Grand Canyon and more. See you on the next trail.